Okay, guys. I pre-read. Okay, I pre-read. I'm sorry. All right, I'm with chat. I'm with chat, and we had to pre-read. And right now, her whole banner. They want to make some money on this banner. They want to make some money, some moolah on this banner. Okay, it's insane. It's insane. Okay, it genuinely just I can't believe it. So we're gonna go over everything. Now that's for my summon video. Check out the summons later. Her stats are very good. 10k on each, right? 10k on each is quite high. It's quite high. Now she has an 1100 alt gauge, which is very beneficial to her. Very beneficial because this is gonna be good. Just she won't need much to get her ults, right? And also she could work with something like the Miguel Rec Bit, which gives 200 alt gauge and Jujutsu damage. She's looking beautiful. So we have everything translated. So we're gonna get through everything. All right. So this is Mei Mei's recollection bit. It's gonna increase damage dealt by 90% for red, 1 turn every 6 turns. All right. Now, why it's crazy is look at the stats. It's 47% for each, which I think it what's it called? Non-standard is at 51, I think. Let's see. It's at 54. So sure, it's a bit lower. It's a bit lower, right? It's a bit lower, but I would definitely say that having both stats, Taijutsu and Jujutsu, is good because of course she is mixed. So we'll see on that. I definitely, I'm not sure because you might be able to use Pride, but we'll talk about it after. Now, when she falls below 70%, she gets 200 alt gauge and 20% HP. Now, the only thing is what if you get the alt gauge on the turn you don't need it? That's my only thing. So it's going to have to be seen. I definitely think this is her like first or second best rec bit, okay? If it's first or second, I'm not sure. All right, we'll have to see. That's going to be something to see. Now you could say, because the thing is for Pride, is that it won't actually increase, even if it's not much, it won't increase the Taijutsu, where this is increasing Taijutsu and Jujutsu, so it's possible. This is better, or Pride, but that's going to have to take a lot of testing, I'd say. Now this is the other rec bit, right? This is the, this one. This one. So it has pretty high stats, really good HP. 30% HP is quite good. And now let's check what exactly it's giving. So when you use, this is whenever, either command or an alt, reduces 2 debuffs applied to all allies by 10% of their original effect, and increases Jujutsu by 25% for all allies 2 turns. 2 turn 25%. And this is good, especially if this to me screams that very soon there's going to be debuffs. A lot of damage, lower debuffs, and this is going to help you lower that. Now, who does that? Was it Shoko? I think it's Shoko, right? So I think Shoko on this rec bit, if you put this rec bit on Shoko, oh, bro, it's going to be insane. I think this rec bit's going to be really good on Shoko, potentially. We'll have to see. And this is the passive. Reduced damage taken by Jujutsu by 10%. So these are the rec bits. Now let's hop into Mei Mei. And Mei Mei is quite the unit. 10k on each stats. 10.5, we'll say, just on average. It's a bit lower. It's about 1.5k lower than Hollow Purple. So I'd say Hollow Purple is probably still going to have a higher peak than her because he could fully use Pride. But, bro, look, right? Mei Mei has a lot higher stats than fucking Muta. And almost the same alt gauge, right? Which is crazy. Who else could we kind of look at? Just to show for stats. I mean, we could even show Sukuna, right? She has higher stats than Sukuna. So, definitely pretty nice. We'll see. And all right, took a little pause, but we're back. So it's like her stats are one of the higher ones. They have been increasing stats. Look at Maki. She's at 12k. This is a very, very high stat for a unit. So now let's go into it. At the start of each turn, if own HP is 70% or below, this is... Oh, wait. Yeah, so for her passive, at the start of a turn, if own HP is below 70%, once per battle. So this part's once. She gets 10 CE per turn for 4 turns, which in total is 40 extra CE, right? When she falls below 70%. But then she also, in the same time, when she falls below 70%, permanent 50% Taijutsu and Jujutsu. This is permanent, right? So when you fall below 70%, which remember, in my opinion, she's a curse sweep unit, but we're getting floor 61 to 80, and in my opinion, they're going to do a lot of fucking damage. So because of that, we're going to be able to get this very easily, in my opinion, but let me know if you disagree with that. Now then, skill 1, Taijutsu. So if you want to stack Pride, you can. You could easily stack Pride. Skill 2, 10% debuff, which means you can stack this twice, and 100% buff. That's a 200% buff. 200% buff. Guys, that's a 200% buff. Guys, that's a 200% buff. And that's alongside a 50% Jujutsu and Taijutsu buff. So right now, she's got 200% damage increase, 50% Taijutsu Jujutsu, and 10% debuff twice. So that's 20%. So 200, 20, and 50. All in her kit. All in her kit. All in her kit. Okay. It's insane. It's insane. Like, in terms of nuking potential, she beats out Yuta. She beats out Toji. For Red, she is the best nuker. But honestly, I wonder how she's going to fare versus Reggie. I mean, like, in terms of curse sweep specifically. Now, her skill 3 is a 600% AoE. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. I just, like, this is peak. This is, like, insane, right? I really like this. Really, really like this. Because it still allows her to do some good in tower. But this is going to be the turn after the ult. So it's going to be a bit less strong. But it could still be good. It could definitely still be good. Now, then she comes in like a nuclear bomb. You know Coughing Baby versus Atomic Bomb? 1800% ult. 1800% ult. So, yeah. 1800% ult. I was like thinking, okay, she'd be maybe at 500% with a 100% buff. Sorry, 1500 with a 200%. Sorry. In total, like her ult will be 1500, but have like maybe a 100% buff for 2 turns. Well, 3 turns, twice. Now they're just like 1800. 1800, 200% buff in total. So that's kind of crazy, right? That's kind of crazy. Right now, like, she's no lower than this. She's no lower than this. But also, Yuta should not be here. I just don't see how Yuta is ever here, but that's for another day. Like, in my opinion, right now, she's ranking, like, here. I don't know where she'd rank. I don't know if she'd beat Tinjo. But she's ranking around here. Now, why I would say she's better than Muta is because Muta has a 2000% ult. We'll give it to him. But he only gets up to like 120% damage, usually 90. Maybe he's getting a 200% damage, higher stats, debuff, and 50% taijutsu. So we see how this unit's gonna be crazy, right? And Muta is hitting up to like 40 million with dupes. I think it was like 45, or Muta, like 45. I think. So it's like, Muta does a lot of damage. And I could see MEI MEI being in this realm of damage. It's just going to be interesting to see how Pride works. I definitely think it's going to be interesting to see how Pride works. So we'll see. We'll see for that. But right now, MEI MEI is looking really good. She's SS. I would say she's in this range. Could she be in the top 3 range here? Maybe, but that's going to take some testing. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.